Question number 1, sub-question 4 of the PhilNITS FE afternoon portion of the exam. In this question, we're being asked, from the answer group below, select the answer that is appropriate as a security incident that can be caused by the vulnerability in the underlined section in Table 1. Okay, so let's look at Table 1. It's saying that when an operator of a wholesaler logs in, the user ID is not locked even when the operator repeatedly enters wrong passwords. So we are being asked what type of security incident will be caused by this particular vulnerability. And we can think of several ways to attack this system. For example, we use a brute force attack or a dictionary attack to verify whether we can break into the account and see if we can find the correct password using this technique. Among the choices in the answer group, we have here, for example, letter A, where a person could view the login operation over the operator's shoulder and later log in. I think that this is a vulnerability, but if we look at the cause from the table, seems like there's a better answer. So we can move on to the next choice and see if we can find a better answer. A person who uses a program that automatically enters possible passwords in succession may be able to log in. Okay, so remember, the problem is once you enter a password, you can still continuously try out several passwords. And the username doesn't lock. So what that means is, when ideally what we want is, if you try a password, the username, for example, you won't be able to try the password with the same username. Or after only 3 tries, that's when the user account would be locked and you won't be able to try again after maybe 1 day or so. So the idea there is we can prevent brute force attacks, dictionary attacks, because you can only try out a certain number of times before the username and the account will be locked. So letter B is actually the correct answer because it's saying that we can just try out several passwords in succession and then log in. Meanwhile, we can look at the other choices to see what they're saying. If an operator of a wholesaler loses a memo on which the password is written, the person who finds the memo will be able to log in. Okay, this is also a security incident, a vulnerability, but I think letter B is still the most effective way to get into the account with the given vulnerability. Letter D. If an operator of a wholesaler uses his or her birthday as a password, a person who knows the birthday can log in. Okay, so this is also a vulnerability, but not quite like letter B, where you can just try out several passwords, and it seems like if you make a mistake, you can just try it again, and then several attempts afterwards, you can log into the account and find the password also, so that next time you don't have to try several passwords. You just enter the password that got you to log in, so you can put it in a note or something. So therefore, in this case, the best answer is letter B.